Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Wayne Carter. It is nice to have you with us as we wind up the week. Well, at 8:42 right now, we want to tell you, it's something we've been talking about. The most unhealthy thing you do all day long, and asking the question, does it really affect weight gain? There's a reason we're standing right now.
Good morning, Wayne.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. And here's what's happening today. We're learning of more people dead after severe weather hit the southeast. Good morning, everyone. An Amtrak train has run off the tracks in Slidell this morning. The train collided with an 18-wheeler. On the phone right now, Kevin Fultz, the Assistant Chief of Police. And Kevin, what can you tell us right now? Has anyone been hurt either on the train or in the truck? All right, Kevin Fultz, thanks for the information. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Also this morning, an elderly woman is dead after her home caught fire this morning. Firefighters were called to the 3300 block of Ole Miss Drive just after 7 o'clock. Flames broke out in the back of the home, and 3 people inside were able to escape, but an elderly woman in the rear of the home wasn't able to make it all the way out. Firefighters are still trying to figure out what caused that fire. Other news, we thank you guys for coming in this morning. And Joe loved the seersucker suit.
Huh?
I love the suit.
That's right. That's a seersucker. You youngsters don't wear this.
I just said I love the seersucker suit.
No, I said, yeah, I know you love it. This is a seersucker. This is a Southern man suit.
That's right.
And that's a look at news this morning at 7:31. Let's head back over to Sally Ann and Eric. Get off the phone.
Sorry.
Thank you very much,
producer.
Wayne.
Christine Collada is a girl on the go. Shopping, running errands, she's always on the move. And she's always plugged in online.
I think it's definitely a good idea.
Facebook has a section called Places that works with your smartphone or iPad. It uses GPS technology to pinpoint exactly where you are and allows you to check in. If you're having a cup of coffee on Magazine Street, it'll tell you if one of your friends just happens to be shopping in a store just down the block.
So people know where I am in case, you know, they are bored and want to come out, or if they're in the neighborhood. A lot of times people are just around the corner.
Restaurant manager Irene Pillay saw an opportunity there. She says checking in online is great for business. She says it's word of mouth on a much bigger scale.
Once you check in, you're telling all your friends that you're at this location. And you can also tell people you're getting this deal.
I'm at a restaurant near the convention center. Simply by checking in on my phone, the restaurant owners give me a free drink.
Why not give them a reason to come to your restaurant when they're in the neighborhood, they're looking at places that are nearby, you can see that the venue, the restaurant has a deal.
There are all sorts of deals out there, free bottles of sake to go with your sushi or free bread pudding after your meal. Look for the yellow tags in Facebook Places. It's your sign. You'll get some lagniappe for the simple task of pushing this little button. Now, some of the deals require you to check in 2 or 3 times before you get the freebie, but they tell you right up front. And remember, this is a brand new program just launched in New Orleans. There are only a few deals on Facebook, but Yelp and Foursquare offer some similar apps with similar savings. Now, next week, we'll tell you how to plan for the unexpected, how you could save hundreds of dollars the next time your car breaks down.
Today, and let's get right to Laura with more on this severe weather situation. Because Laura, we certainly dodged a bullet in this when you look at what has happened just to our neighbors to the east.
We'll tell the website we want a 4-star hotel here in the CBD. And we're willing to stay at a 4-star hotel in New Orleans East, knowing there really isn't one here. So essentially, we're getting another shot to bid right here where we really want to be.
We're doing my Stretching Your Dollar series again tonight at 5 o'clock. We're going to show you a way to get a $25 gift certificate to eat out for just $2. It's pretty interesting. A little trick, a little thing you got to do to make it happen. We'll teach you how to do it coming up.
And that story that you've done about extreme couponing is catching on, because now I'm watching some series on TV about these extreme couponists.
It's big. It's one of those things, once you start doing it, you will continue to do it because the money you save is amazing.
Sure, I want 900 bottles of mustard, doesn't everybody?
But $2 for a $25 meal, that's good. Is it legal?
It is legal. We're going to show you how to do it.
All right, let's get right to the news, and a lot of news going on at 8:07. Let's get right to that.
And that's right. We begin with some violence in Jefferson Parish. Sheriff's deputies are looking into an early morning murder in Metairie. It happened just before 3:30 this morning in the 300 block of North Laurel Street. Now, deputies say they found the body of a man who was behind an apartment building there. The man was shot over and over again and died on the scene. If you have any information that can help investigators in this, you're asked to call the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Homicide Division. Their number is 364-5300. You can always call Crime Stoppers as well at 822-1111. The Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office is also looking into a deadly accident in Lafitte. Now, this happened just before 2 o'clock this morning in the 5300 block of Jean Lafitte Boulevard. Investigators say an elderly man driving a pickup truck ran off the road somehow and crashed into a ditch. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and he died at the hospital. Now, you may not be able to get money from the government to raise your house anymore, and that has lawmakers taking some action today. Okay, we've all had this happen to us where you're driving in a car, the light turns green, the person in front of you just isn't moving.
Won't go.
Right.
So you lay on the horn.
That's what you would do.
When I didn't move fast enough yesterday.
That happens.
They laid on the horn.
I believe that.
So you're the one. You were the one I was behind.
Well, what happens if the person in front of you isn't Sally, but a police officer?
You do not honk.
Well, a guy in Chattanooga did. We've got Toya Carter on the show, who is rapper Lil Wayne's ex-wife.
Ex-wife, yes.
And so we've been talking about this because, and some of you probably know, he's Wayne Carter, which is my name.
Lil Wayne's name is Wayne Carter.
Lil Wayne's name is Wayne Carter.
Okay.
And well, his real name's actually Dwayne Carter, but he calls himself Wayne. A couple of years ago, back when he first became really popular, I was living in New York at the time. My father calls me one day and he says, Wayne, why do you have, and my dad's name is Wayne Carter too. So as a child, he was Big Wayne and I was Little Wayne. Yeah. So he calls me up and he says, Wayne, why do you have all these girls calling my house? And I'm like, what are you talking about, Dad? And we're on the phone and I could just hear the papers rattling as he lists off dozens and dozens of names and phone numbers of these girls. And I said, I don't know any of these people. He says, well, they all called and they asked for Lil Wayne. I'm like, Dad, no one calls me Lil Wayne but you. They're looking for a rapper. So he now has learned, he's very upset about this, and listen to his voicemail. Oh, we don't have it yet. We're gonna have it. Oh, we said we had it. All right.
And here I've been sitting next to. But you say that you ran into someone the other day who asked you about your connection.
Someone I went to pay for something at Walgreens, and I handed my credit card to the clerk at Walgreens, and she looks at it and she goes, is your son a rapper? I'm like, that kid's 4 years younger than me. There's no. He's not my son.
Let me get the facts straight here. You had women calling the house, tons, and yet there's a problem. Why is it this?
Yeah, and all times of the day and night, your dad was saying.
My poor father, he doesn't answer the phone anymore.
We got to get that voicemail.
Like we'll get it.
We'll get the voicemail for you.
Yeah. Oh, we got it.
Here's the message.
All right, here we go. It's ringing.
It takes a little while here.
My poor dad.
Hello, this is Wayne. If you're calling for Lil Wayne the rapper, you got the wrong number. His real name is Dwayne Carter, not Wayne Carter. If you're looking for the real Wayne Carter, leave me a message and I'll get back to you as quick as I can.
That's my dad. There you go. And so to this day, that's his voicemail. And that's the news this hour. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the Eyewitness Morning News. Get started in just a couple of minutes. Have a great day, everyone.